Welcome to a new blog. This is Momita. The month of October was an eventful one because of the festive season. Mini performed on stage again as a part of the Navaratri celebrations. She danced to the same Pappa Padal song as she did during the Anasva Utsav at the beginning of the year. From costumes, accessories, and hairdo to her makeup, everything was the same as the previous event. But the excitement level in the cute performers was still fresh. The spirit of the festive season went to a different level with the wonderful performances by these little girls. However, the end of the Navaratri didn't mean an end to the festive mood. Diwali was just a handful of days away. The Indian Heritage Center in Little India arranged a Carnival Openhouse with free arts and crafts activities. We had crossed paths with the Indian Heritage Center several times before when we visited Little India, but never thought of stepping inside it. But with the difficult to ignore festive vibe around and the word carnival mentioned on the banner, the Indian Heritage Center became a must step inside place for us at that moment. With the free balloons, fun activities, and candies, the place was a hit in no time, not only for Minnie but for her parents too. The essence of Indian culture and heritage can be felt in all the corners of the center. The second floor was a paradise for festive shoppers. Indian ethnic wear and accessories ruled the scene. It was more fun to see the people from different ethnicities purchasing ghagra cholis for their kids. A vibrant example of how Diwali has made a special place in everyone's hearts. A left turn from the shopping area brought us to an even more busy room where do-it-yourself or DIY stuff kept the kids and their parents occupied for a considerable time, while the rest of the tired parents sat on the chairs and enjoyed a documentary on the craft of making puppets in India. Minnie picked up a picture of Sita to color, whereas two more visitors gave Ravana a vibrant look with the free crayons on the table. Origami experts sitting in one corner helped Minnie and the rest of the kids make a lotus. I must salute the patience of the staff who never stopped helping the kids with a smile on her lips, even though she was probably helping only God knew how many kids to make such DIY flowers. But Minnie couldn't try the DIY bracelets as the counter closed when she was busy making the lotus. However, the Indian Heritage Center was still an exciting place to be as we got a glimpse of how Indians contributed to the growth of Singapore over the years. The statues of Rabindranath Tagore and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, gifted by the Government of India, sat in different corners of the upper floor of the center. I used to read a story, Stacy Goes to the Indian Heritage Center to Minnie when she was around 2 to 3 years old. Now Minnie got a hands-on experience with her visit to the center. I hoped whenever she read the story the next time, she would remember this visit. But the Diwali market opposite the Tekka Center was a crazy one. The colorful garlands and diyas, rangoli stuff would make you overwhelmed about what to buy and what not. But we had other plans regarding Diwali shopping. So we walked towards Hanifa, a departmental store, to buy some dry fruits and nuts and make our own DIY Diwali sweets. But what's Diwali without lights? The fairy lights came out of the storage cabinets, while Subhajit gave his best effort to facelift our living room during the Festival of Lights. Minnie, on the other hand, tried her level best to tangle the wires and make the task at hand more complicated. Meanwhile, it's time for some sweets. I checked for some simple sweet recipes for Diwali on YouTube a few days back and came across this recipe. I roasted some almonds, cashews, pistachios, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, and grated coconut and ground them in a mixture. Dates are used to prepare this recipe instead of sugar or jaggery. Some date paste brought from Hanifa came in handy. I mixed the ingredients well in a bowl and made round balls, and the laddus were ready. The recipe was that simple. But make sure to avoid stuffing the mixie before grinding. My mixer grinder stopped working when I did that and needed to be fixed before I could continue with another grinder. Anyway, if you want to make these laddus on any special occasion, the link is available in the description. Meanwhile, Subhajit helped in making some gulab jamuns. Mini school had organized Diwali celebrations on the eve of Diwali and she would share the laddus and gulab jamun with her teachers and friends. All decked up in a ghagra choli and accessories, she couldn't wait to get inside the school. It felt so nice to see her teachers dressed in Indian ethnic wear too. I was glad that kids learnt about Chinese New Year and Diwali right from their initial years of development and hoped they would show the same respect to different cultures and traditions in the years to come. Halloween and Diwali coincided this year. I planned to dress up Minnie like a cute little monster the next morning, but she had a slight fever. So I kept my plans aside and made her busy with some Halloween paintings. And then it was the Diwali evening. Minnie's fever was down by then, but she had a cough. Subhajit took the responsibility of decorating the room with diyas and candles from our stock. The ambience during Diwali in Singapore is a bit different than what it is in India. Yes, firecrackers are allowed, but only a handful of varieties. Loud noise is a strict no, and the police can even call you for a rendezvous if you are careless about the rules. With some sparklers, we got down and walked towards one of the open spaces near our block dedicated to bursting firecrackers. Minnie met her friends there, and the kids and their parents got carried away with the festival of lights. Few years back, someone from the neighborhood complained about the firecrackers noise and police came here within 10 to 15 minutes. Luckily, nobody complained this year. But two policemen were still roaming on the ground as the cleaning guy cleaned all the mess of the firecrackers. This space would be back to its original shape right after we leave the scene, making it difficult to believe that a full blown Diwali party happened here not even an hour ago. Such is their dedication level towards cleanliness. And I had no reason to mind this attitude towards the environment either. Festivals away from home, however small the celebration is, become more enjoyable when spent with the people you know. What do you say? Let me know in the comments. And if you have enjoyed watching the blog, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I will meet you in the next blog soon.